Hello and welcome back. I am Lord Revonworc. This is XCOM. And, first thing I'd like to do now that I'm getting back into XCOM is I'd like to visit the gray market, where we can sell shit. As you can see, we've got tons of Illyrium and alien alloys. The things we should sell, however, are these damaged items, because there is no research benefit to them. So the only good they do us is as an alternate source of income. And complete transaction. We're now at 154 credits. So I'm going to go here and get the final officer training school tactic. So now if we visit this, suddenly we've got a lot of people ready to promote. 7 in total. I'll need to decide what to name them at a later date. But now that they have their classes determined, we can... Well, they don't have to be squaddies anymore, basically. But again, that's something that we're going to deal with at a later date. For now, we should go on a mission.
Commander, our intelligence sources indicate that a previously unknown organization is attempting to undermine XCOM field operations. We believe this group harbors some misguided sympathies for the invaders and is intent on acquiring alien technology and artifacts critical to your efforts. Early reports indicate this organization calls itself Exalt. We trust you will isolate the source of this new threat and eliminate it.
Commander, the Council has provided some additional resources to help us deal with these traitors. We can begin scanning for additional Exalt cell locations and launch covert operations to disrupt their activity via the Situation Room.
This is gonna be fun. Okay, so... Okay. We've just encountered Exalt. Now, if you'll remember, earlier in the series, there was a mission where we had to escort the survivor of a convoy raid in France, a guy who was very rude and seemed outright belligerent towards us. Even though it sort of seemed like we were saving his life from the aliens. Anyways, they don't quite explain it in the game, but that guy was an operative of this secret, quasi-governmental, corporate-funded espionage group, which, despite what the intelligence we just gained was, they are not alien sympathizers. They're more like very rich, very well-connected people who want to take advantage of this alien invasion to take over the world. My kind of people, but yeah, they're going to cause us some problems. And it looks like they've decided to assault us with a research hack, so we lose research data. So that means we have to take like 2 more days to finish up whatever research we were on. Exalt is a new global threat. They carry out anti-XCOM operations until you find their base and destroy them. Exalt operates with cells. Initiate covert ops mission to neutralize individual cells. Eliminating these cells will recover intel you need to locate their Exalt base. Exalt cells are not always visible. Purchase an intel scan to reveal them. Hidden cells can hurt XCOM or the countries they are operating in. So, they attacked us by hacking our...
I'm receiving you. We'll monitor that contact, but I don't think it's related to the UFO activity.
They hacked our research, but if we actually...
I appreciate your efforts to support the research team, Commander. I've already put the new recruits to work in the lab.
Well, basically what I'm trying to say, if people stop interrupting me, is that attack didn't do very much against us, but what it did do was it caused Exalt to, expose themselves. We now know that they have a cell in India, and we're going to send a spy in to deal with them. And that spy is not going to be Ankad. The best person to send on a mission like this is a sniper, so we're sending in Alexander. Now, loadout has to be pretty limited. I'm going to give him a nanofiber, a respirator implant to boost up his health. And he's going to obviously carry the laser pistol.
Nothing to report at the moment. Boards are clear.
Obviously, since he can't wear armor and can only use a pistol, that makes him, fairly weak, so we want to make sure that he's as tough as possible. We give him the best pistols we have. We make sure we send a guy with the gunslinger bonus. This is very important. And you give him some item that he can use to boost his health, like a respirator implant. Ah, damn it. So...
We've been picking up some odd transmissions lately. Some nut calling himself Commander Straker has been all over the news ranting about shadow operatives.
I wish I knew that what that was a reference to. Commander Straker sounds kind of like Commander Stryker from Star Trek. Maybe it's a Star Trek reference to a specific episode or a movie that I haven't seen. I don't know. We're going to send Alexander on the mission.
Operative deployed to disrupt Exalt Cell in India.
Now that means we're not going to be able to bring Alexander on any missions until the covert operation finishes, so we'll have to bring some of our other guys along, which honestly we should, because because we need to train some people, and we've gotten past some dangerous operations. I'll probably want to bring at least one red shirt on the next mission. That seems like it wouldn't be too difficult. Looks like we're ready to create a mech troop, Rick.
The new engineers arrived this morning, Commander. We're always glad to have more help down here.
Except, I think it
With
costs...
this facility, we'll be able to build mechanized exoskeletal cybersuits, or mechs, and implant our soldiers with the cybernetic interfaces they'll need to deploy these mechs onto the battlefield.
Yeah, I'm not certain we can do it right away. I think it costs money to do it. But I know just the perfect person to give this upgrade due to the fact that they're a character Yeah, not enough money. But a character who's had a robotic body. And, you know, that's kind of what we'll be doing here. Honestly, this whole concept of augmentation seems a bit brutish. You literally cut off their arms and legs so that they can fit inside a metal killing machine. I would not want it to happen to me.
The soldiers who volunteer for mech trooper augmentation sacrifice much, but they do not leave themselves entirely behind. A mech trooper will be able to apply some of the training and knowledge from his or her previous combat specialty to the cybersuit's operation.
Yeah. They like to call them volunteers, but last time I checked, volunteers are people who come forward to do it themselves, not people I arbitrarily choose to go into the augmentation. But whatever. I'm still gonna send someone in because mech troopers are really fucking powerful.
Satellite coverage contact detected. Brazil.
Ah. Time to scramble some interceptors. Send the laser cannon one. Do me a
have eyes on the bandit.
do me a favor and blow this thing out of the sky. That was really easy. So now we have a mission in Canada. We need to send a team. Let's not get too many heavies. And honestly, let's see. Who should we bring? Where is Dobre? Okay. We want to make sure we have at least one person of each class. First of all, make items available. Yes. So we can deck out all our people. I think I will give you... No, Medikit. Medikit for the medics. You, on the other hand... Well, it's about time we start sending some people out with nanofire... with, arc throwers. Let's also drop Eadberg from the lineup and get another rookie to come aboard. Let's grab one of the red shirts. We'll decide who to make you later, although we should make sure she gets the bonus. Oh right, I need to make items available. Except loadout, get the carapace armor, the laser rifle. You're an assault, so I'm thinking let's grab ourselves another arc thrower. Or actually, you're a rookie, so armor. Should give another person an arc thrower. So how about Point Man? Point Man, I think, would be very good for that job. And this lineup looks good. Oh, you know what? I just realized who we should make this. So you guys know from the Civ 5 series I've got a couple of war hero characters. Radoslav Rashka, who I actually did make one of my XCOM operatives, is one of them. I think that's a good skin. And then there are some other characters, Turin Mikhailovich being one. And this is something I've been thinking for a while. We have a name, but it's a made-up name. Turin is actually the name of a city in Italy. It's not actually a real name. Which means there's no precedent for which gender that name should have. And I think by now you can see where I'm going with this.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I need to come up with names for my female characters in XCOM, because I don't have very many female characters to draw from. I mean, I named one of them Commander Shepard, for heaven's sakes. Yeah, you know what? I think that'll work. Welcome to the battlefield, Turin. It's been a long-awaited appearance.
Dropship has arrived.
The drop site for this operation will be in Canada. The alien craft went down in flames. We've pinpointed its final resting place in a rural area with no significant civilian population. We need to secure that craft and eliminate any survivors.
Now, he says no significant civilian population, but from that screenshot I'm looking at, it looks like there's definitely someone who lives here. So I guess they're just insignificant. Sorry there, buddy. Hopefully you had the intelligence to clear out before the aliens fell out of the sky.
Central, this is Big Sky. Strike 1 is ready to secure the craft.
Copy, Big Sky. Strike 1 is clear to attempt the breach.
Then again, how would they know to do that?